Last mission. Final boss mode.
So yeah, the next topic though, it's not a box topic. It's another, it's one of our movie reviews. Now, Ring Gang Radio, when we're not watching fights, we're not trained, to like hit somebody or to knock somebody out or, to give out lessons to people. Downtime is we watch movies. We watch a whole bunch of movies, particularly either action movies or comic book movies. And one just came out this week. From the DC animated universe. Now, of course, we've had a conversation about DC and their live action and animation.
And we even reviewed some movies on here too. The DC animated.
Yes, we have.
Death of Superman, right?
Yep, did that.
The other one, the one after that too.
Did we do Red Sun?
We didn't do Red Sun, but we did the one before that. The one where it's like 3 different Superman.
Oh, the Reign of the Superman?
Yeah, the Reign of Superman. Yeah.
Yeah,
we did that one too. Yeah.
Yeah, we always do. Now this one is like considered like the Avengers Ed game of the DC animated universe. Of course, the one I'm talking about is Justice League Dark Apokolips War. Now I was like, that came out of nowhere. I was like, oh shit, I didn't even know this was going to come out because movies, with this COVID, you don't know what's coming out these days. So basically, any new movies is either on Netflix or animation. So I was like, shit, let me go ahead and download this. Let me see what it's all about. And so it was about an hour and a half, and then after it was done, I was like, man, this shit was dark, like really dark. Like this was dark as fuck. Like within 5 minutes, and there might be some spoilers, people. So if you listen to this, if you haven't seen the movie, man, you might want to cut this shit off. But if you have, man, just sit there and listen to us talk about this. This shit was dark as fuck. It was dark. It was very R-rated. There was blood everywhere. Bad language. All and there was one little suspect moment. One that I didn't think they would throw in there. And I'm mad. I'm mad at myself for actually catching it. The whole thing with King Shark and Constantine. I was mad that I caught that shit. Yeah, I was like, dog, they really. That's like you gotta really explore that in this movie. Well, luckily they did explore that, but it was still one of them things. Is like, did they really have to put that in that movie?
It was a random force.
It was random as fuck too. But I was just like, well, whatever. I guess. But yes, Apokolips War. I mean, LB, man, what were your reactions to this, man?
It was dope. I fucked with it.
Now, did you find it to be as grim as I did?
I mean, because the amount of bodies caught, yeah, it was.
Yeah, there was a whole bunch of that. I mean, if you're not familiar with the story, I mean, Darkseid, who's been in all types of DC animated movies, he's out there, conquering worlds and shit, and he's trying to conquer Earth, try to take over Earth, and it was just like, there was a whole bunch of demon talk, and they had everyone in this damn movie.
Yeah, some people had bigger roles than others. They had a lot of cameos. It's like your eyes have to be open.
Yeah,
you can't half watch this because so many people pop up and so many people just get bodied. So many people just, you turn around, they're in the background getting torn apart. Like,
yeah, the parody,
that's the type of shit you're getting.
Yeah, the parademons, like that's when you knew, like when you saw like Wonder Woman and Hawkman and Martian Manhunter and Batman. They're all catching L's. Like some of them get ripped apart. Some of them are absolutely.
It was crazy, man.
And then Superman, Superman got like a kryptonite tattoo on his chest and shit. Like
the Darkseid was just it's like he was torturing and just fucking people over. Like he really embodied the evil and just doing what the fuck he want to do type of shit.
Yeah, hell yeah! Like I mean, he gave no fucks too. And then what else I learned about? I mean, Darkseid was voiced by one of my favorite actors, Tony Todd. You know, who's known for his role as Candyman. So I was like, I knew that voice sounded familiar. I was like, that voice sounds really familiar. So I was like, okay, yeah. And you know, shout out to Tony Todd. Tony Todd did a good job voicing that character because dude was speaking in that them Shakespearean tones and not giving and was able to portray a not give a fuck type of tone.
It was commanding.
Very much so.
You know, he did this thing on that the voice acting. So
yeah.
Overall, the movie it hit hard. It was violent. It was gory. Had some. Yeah, it was kind of sad too. Another thing that was interesting, like you didn't have you didn't have like a set list of heroes. Everybody kept interchanging, adding, dying, you know, and it was different. Like you know,
yeah, like I mean, hell, they even had Lois Lane in there catching wreck too. I mean, Lois Lane and
yeah, they gave it was just a different look. Like it wasn't your traditional Justice League type of movie. A lot of the B and the C team got some shine.
Yeah, you know, I know the Swamp Thing, you know, had some shine in there. King Shark, you know, was in there. King Shark, you know, had his moment, especially when he tore up them cats in the truck. you
know, pretty much a lot of people got their shine on, so that was dope. As far as the movie, the pacing was good.
Well, I mean,
was all fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing is like if you're a person who's like depressed, the grim tone of the movie may bring you down because there was no I mean, everything in that movie was like hopeless.
Like the whole movie.
You know, it's like, but except you know, everything was just loss. You know, and within some of that loss, it's just like you know, Etrigan, he was indifferent because I mean, in the previous movies, like I mean, if you follow Etrigan in the previous movies, you know, Jason Blood, you know, died, you know, and he was just as he was, a pure demon. And then Constantine was cynic as fuck, you know, and you know, yeah, it wasn't like it wasn't a happy movie where you know people were just dying, getting ripped apart. It was gory. They were swearing. You know, but at least though the ending, you know, the ending of the movie, you know, it definitely I mean, it was definitely open ended enough. I mean, personally, I think I know they say it was probably the last movie in the actual universe, but somehow, some way, I still think they might make one more movie or a couple more movies out of it because, like I said, it was. I mean, well, Darkseid was handled for sure. He was definitely handled in this movie. But yeah, I don't know what you would. I don't know what they would actually do.
I
yeah.
mean, like the way that ended, I like the ending itself. I liked how it ended, like, and I don't want to give too much away, but I guess my biggest gripe from the film, I feel like Darkseid and Superman, like the Darkseid moment wasn't epic enough.
Yeah, like I mean, Darkseid, you know, he caught some wreck though, but yeah,
he caught some wreck, but it's like not like we used to seeing though. Like it just ain't feel. It didn't have that epic like oh shit, like this is Darkseid, like
yeah,
like if you compare to the one his other appearances, and you know usually the battle at the end with Darkseid is like
epic,
like the one with him and Superman and Supergirl and all of them, Batman. I forgot that movie. That one was dope. When they're, I think, fighting in the cornfields in Smallville at the end.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I was kind of expecting that type of shit.
Right. Yeah. And it was, and whereas the ending of this movie, I mean, there was different things. Like there was this little situation with Constantine, and then
Yeah, a lot was going on in the fucking ending.
Was that?
I said a lot was going on in that ending.
Yeah, it was. Like, if you weren't paying attention, you probably would miss it. It's like, wait a minute, how did that happen? Like, wait, where did Constantine? I thought Constantine got killed or some shit like that. Like, there was a whole lot of things that you had to like.
Yeah, people rebooting the system. Dying. I ain't trying to say nothing much else. So
yeah, but like I said, I mean, Darkseid, he gets a comeuppance, but not enough of a comeuppance. Like I said, basically it was trickery. Like, you basically you want something really epic to happen to him, but
they kind of tease you with it.
Yeah, they tease you with it, but it also leaves you with an open-ended question, like, did he or did he not? Where does he actually go? Is this the end of him in the animated universe? Will he show up? Like, I mean, then that's what the ending was. Like, it was a good ending, but it was open-ended to a degree. And
you kind of get where it's going though. Like, I don't think it's like a cliffhanger type of ending.
It's not, but it's not one of those endings where it's just like, okay, they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that. I mean, because even the ending itself was kind of hopeless, especially what they were saying about what happened with Earth and what it lost during the whole battle. So even then, like, the ending was grim still.
Yeah, it was like they did a number on Earth. Not as bad as this one planet that got it in the movie. Jeez.
Yeah, I know, right? That one was just like, they killed all types of people in that one.
Yeah, like there was some bodies caught. Like definitely, I don't want to give nothing else away. It's one of those you just gotta watch.
Yeah, I was just like, dog. I was like, the fuck? Like, I mean, because I remember, because in the movie, because there was like, it's like, where's he going? And all of a sudden, you see this motherfucker causing all types of chaos. And then
hell yeah.
And then he does some real shit that's just like, wow. Like, he was not fucking around. It's like, and then he was funny too, because Batman interrupted and was like, I'm sure you have a good reason why you're interrupting me.
Yeah, when he said that. This man, the way he was talking to Batman in that damn movie, and the way Batman was talking to niggas in that shit.
Especially to Lex Luthor, man. Like, and Lex Luthor himself, like, Lex Luthor was like how they made him in that movie was hilarious to me.
Yeah.
Dude was, Lex was like meek. He was real meek, and then
like, he was trying to stay alive. That's what it was. Like,
yeah, exactly. And then Batman was talking to him all type of way, and then afterwards, Darkseid was talking greasy to Batman, all type of way, and Batman was just like,
oh man, that shit was crazy. So the thing is, certain characters that some of the fan favorites, they didn't get big enough parts or scenes. So I know some people might feel the way about that.
Yeah, like there was a lot. And basically, there were a lot of characters. I mean, some of them, like, I know Shazam got he had a bit. Like, I know Aquaman had a bit part. Captain Boomerang, I feel, does not get a lot of. He should get more time because that dude is hilarious. But he
kind of gets this like little fuckery moments, like shit. I think he got more than Shazam.
Yeah, exactly. Shazam, Shazam just cost some work, and then Flash. I felt sorry for Flash in that movie. Like, yeah,
the way they had some of these characters, you're like, damn, like, wow.
Yeah. I do say the one situation, the one character, the way he ended up, I was just like, damn. Etrigan, how Etrigan like was wild all through the movie. dude, and he wasn't even talking in rhyme too, like he usually does. In the comics, he talks in rhyme. In the other movies, he talks in rhyme. Dude just didn't give a fuck in this movie. You know, and then, you know, his ending was like, damn, I thought he's a demon, man. Like, why you do that to him? You know, but yeah, you know, yeah, like I said, some characters got their little shine, some didn't. But like I said, with a movie like this and with a story like that, you know, that was bound to happen.
Right. I mean, because they still pulled it off. Like, I definitely recommend it. So, 1 through 10, what you give it?
I would give this an 8. You know, 8. Like I said, because I mean, to me, and it's only because the only reason why I give this an 8, like I said, it's grim and everything like that. There's no question about that. And it was bloody and it was well acted. I just thought it could have been longer. I just think the story that it had to tell could have been like 2 hours to me, you know. And I feel
but how often do they make a 2-hour movie though? Like most of their movies kind of run at 1 hour and 1 hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking if it's like 2 hours, I think, hey, you could probably like flesh them out, like to make them like I mean, I like what they did with everything. Like, you know, it was good to see a montage of all their characters, but I just felt like they could have showed them really. They could have been more in this movie. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, if you would have gave everybody more of a like okay, I got you. Like the beginning, like. You see how shit, like, okay, well, not to give it away, but you see how when the story's told how shit goes left, that could have really been done in detail.
Right, exactly. Like, and then it's just a whole bunch of like, yeah, it's good to see them, but you know, they're getting like wiped out, so to speak.
Yeah, it was more like a quick little rundown, highlight, you know, segment type shit, but.
Right, I mean, or at least I would have appreciated even a circle back to a degree on that.
Yeah, that could have worked as well. But there's nothing else in the movie I would have expanded on. Maybe, I guess when maybe towards the end, if you would have put an extra 20 minutes into the fights at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, that would probably bumped it up. Depending on how raw it was, like to probably a 9 or even a 10, for sure.
Yeah, and see that's the thing. I could see it being a 9, but I don't see it being a 10. Like it didn't have the epicness, the epic factor. Like,
yeah, it definitely wasn't a 10. That's for damn sure. It was not a 10. Yeah, 9. Yeah, 9 I could see, but 10 definitely not.
Like, cause for some reason, like I'll say I walked away from the Mortal Kombat movie being better.
Right.
And if you want to say fuck Mortal Kombat, don't even include them. Just leave it to DC. I felt Death of Superman was better. Like I was blown away when I seen that shit.
Word.
I felt like that's a 10. Like that's, you know, this one is like it's more Reign of Superman level, maybe above it a little bit. I thought the Red Sun was good too, though. So, you know, and I think that 8 is about accurate.
Yeah. But I mean, it's not.
At first, I was thinking about 9, and then when I really started looking at it, like, it need a few more memorable moments to be 9. Like,
word.
So yeah, I give it an 8. Yeah, definitely recommended.
Yeah, full recommendation on that one. If you're like I said, if you're a fan of the DC animated movies and the DC animated universe, that's what you have to take a look at. That's what you have to watch. Yeah. It'll go by, and like I said, it's like an hour and a half, so it will probably go by because of how much stuff goes down. It will probably go by quick for you. It's quick viewing.
Yeah, it goes by fast. Like,
yeah, so
good pacing.
Yeah, DC animated animation still remains on point, still intact.
Yeah, they utilize their characters. Like Marvel, they need to start coming out like with the stories niggas want to see, man. Like Wolverine, Sabretooth type shit. Like,
Word, and don't be afraid to be graphic either.
yeah, like I like to see a real like Maximum Carnage done.
Word. Hey P, I see that you've returned. What is your
Yes, I have risen from the underground.
hey, so what did you think of Justice League Dark Apokolips War?
I enjoyed it. I liked the fight scenes.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely liked the dialogue and the plot. Overall, it was pretty good. It was more graphic than I thought it would be, honestly. Always be these damn cartoon first Mortal Kombat, now Justice League. These fucking cartoons, animated films be more graphic than the fucking live films. Like, what's up with that?
Yeah.
But overall, I enjoyed it. I give it an 8 out of 10.
No, we in universal agreement, I think, for like the first time.
Right. Yeah.
Nobody fucked it up with a low or a high score. Everybody said an 8.
Word.
Well, they utilized all the characters the way I wanted them to. They didn't fucking fuck up the the main guys. Make it the Superman
I just
show.
needed an epic fight, man. I just needed that end fight with Darkseid to be better.
Yeah, if the end fight was more epic, then yeah, it would definitely have bumped up to a 9. Or like I said,
especially when you get what's his name come out. Like, I'm not even saying nothing, but I'm just saying, like, a certain person show up. I thought that shit was gonna really I thought they was gonna focus on that shit.
Yeah, but no, unfortunately, that was not the case.
Yeah, it just teased it. So we just teasing you with an 8 score. Fuck all that.
Facts. Oh man.